This year's Transcending the Mother retreat 2021 was fucking amazing. This retreat was about transcending your ideas of what it is to be a mother, whether you have children that are alive, that are not alive, that are in your custody, that are not in your custody, that are grown or not, about having a mother. Maybe you've lost your mother, maybe you're estranged from your mother, maybe you have drama with your mother. Whatever it is, whatever your ideas surrounding the word mother are, that's what this retreat was about. It was about transcending all of those different roles and the expectations that come with that. They came in with some really sad stories. They came in with some real and raw stories of what had happened throughout their life, being a daughter of a mother, or being a mother of a child. These stories that have hurt them and that have scarred them and wounded them. And throughout the weekend, we cracked those stories open. We discovered the truth behind them, discovered the humanity behind each of these women as mothers and as daughters of other mothers. As soon as these women walked into this house, they were directed to take off their shoes and come into our opening meditation circle. We had music playing and it was a silent space. Besides that, we all had our eyes closed and they were invited to choose their own adventure where they could journal, they could chant with us, they could meditate, they could pray, set intentions, whatever it was that they wanted to do. But they were dropped immediately into the energy of this circle so that by the end of this first hour, everybody was on the same wavelength, on the same vibration. We all shared the same energy so that no one felt like an outsider. No one felt like they weren't a part of this. We were all tuned in together. Every morning, we get up at about 6:45 with coffee brewing and we all bundle up. It's a silent morning and no one's allowed to talk, and we meet on the porch outside for sunrise meditation. Everybody gets to choose how they want to handle that meditation. Do they want to be sitting in stillness with their eyes closed, or maybe they want to look around and take a look at the nature around them? We had such a beautiful setting here at this house, this pre-Civil War era house, this giant farmhouse in the country. And some women told stories about hearing the wind in the leaves, or watching the dew on the grass, or watching a snail crawl on the ferns in front of them, drinking their hot coffee and just taking this time to really get centered and grounded first thing in the morning. It was a beautiful way to spend every single morning at our retreat. Friday morning, I was able to teach the morning circle that was all about my journey, my path to becoming the woman that I am today. I was able to lay out 12 different principles that I've learned along the way about speaking my truth and honoring my body and using my voice and learning what it means to truly be in integrity with myself as a person, as a woman, as a mother, as a teacher. And through this journey, I have made so many miracles. I have learned so many lessons, and I was able to teach these principles and these lessons to these women so that now they have a roadmap of how to get to this place in their own life. It was a truly remarkable experience for me, and I'm so grateful that I got to share it with them, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. On Friday, we took a walk down to the Magical Forest. The Magical Forest is an old-growth myrtlewood forest. As we walked through the forest, there was all these beautiful trees, and we pulled cards and connected with the energy of this forest. And then we were led through a meditation to help us to connect with the earth and connect with the land, and most importantly, to connect with these trees. Many of these women had profound experiences. We had some incredible teachers this weekend who facilitated circles for these ladies. One of them was Amanda Rayner, who led a circle on mama trauma. And she took us through the journey of the things that have hurt us in the past and how to heal those for the future. We rewrote the stories of the trauma that we've experienced into the beautiful truths that we get to step into in the future. On Friday evening, we gathered again in circle, and I guided the women through a cord cutting meditation to help them to cut all energetic cords that were tying them to the old stories, to the dark stories, to the trauma and pain that connected them to their previous idea of what it was to be a mother or have a mother. They were able to release those old stories, and as I was taking them through this journey, Amanda Rayner was able to run Reiki energy through all of these women and truly provide a healing experience for each and every woman in that circle. On Saturday, this was our Mother's Day celebration. So we had all of the women dress up in a feminine, springy outfit to celebrate the day. As Shannon Griffin prepared us a beautiful Mother's Day brunch, Tana Newberry took each woman one by one through the gardens surrounding this old farmhouse and took pictures of them to help them step into their femininity and step into their power. And each one of them gets to have these pictures that captured these moments and empowered them to really step into their beauty. And now they're gonna have these memories forever. On Saturday evening, our resident psychic, Tana Newberry, treated everyone to a personalized psychic reading. Everyone got 7 minutes and she went laser quick and gave everyone all sorts of messages. She channeled their grandmothers and their mothers, all kinds of different people, their spirit guides, and gave them incredibly profound messages that helped guide them in their journey through the weekend. On Sunday, Megan Tackett guided us through a workshop that helped us to create bucket lists for the life that we want to live. Not your normal bucket lists, but bucket lists about the kind of people that we want to be, so that one day, when we are looking back on our lives, we can realize that we have built a life that we are proud to leave behind. For our closing circle, we do a ritual called Heart to Heart, where each woman puts her right hand on her heart and then reaches across and puts her left hand on the other woman's hand over her heart. We stare into each other's eyes and have these incredible moments where we're able to look at this woman and see ourselves in her. We know that we share so much of the same pain and so much of the same joy. And we spent a weekend falling in love with each other by connecting in our traumas, our pains, our joys, our successes, all of these things. You know, these women walked in as strangers that were scared. And by the end, as they stared into each other's eyes, they cried. They cried tears of joy because they know that they're all going home a little bit freer, a little bit happier, and so incredibly inspired to take charge of their life and go create the life of their dreams. To all you women who joined us for this magical Mother's Day weekend, I thank you. I thank you for joining us. I thank you for opening your hearts and your minds and for sharing your vulnerability with us so that we could all have this experience together. My deepest thanks go out to each and every one of you. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful that you were here and that we got to share this experience together. And to all you women who have a mother or are a mother, I invite you to join us next year to come and transcend the mother with us.